Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome to my channel. Well, it's the first of the month, so it's time for me to post everything that I made in September. This is a part of the hashtag Crafty Goals 2023 collab. I'm starting out here showing you my sheet load of cards for September. These were some of my favorite that I've made in a very long time. It was a 5x7. It was a very special sheet load that was a 5x7. And I used my Blue Note paper pad to really make the cards just shine. And I cut my paper based on the designs of the paper. If you want to know more, definitely check out that video. I'm going to keep saying that in this video. You know, most everything that I'm sharing with you, I have shared with you in greater detail. This month, I also did 3 weeks of a Halloween, not another Halloween card series. I basically used products that were intended for Halloween for non-Halloween cards. I made that Harry Potter inspired birthday card. I made these fun snarky cat cards. Some of the times in the videos I didn't necessarily use Halloween products, but I used Halloween inspiration as well. This one was a snarky Halloween cats from Tim Holtz, and that even that background was Halloween, but just by changing the colors and everything, I was able to get birthday cards, Christmas cards. These cats are from a Scrappy Tales Halloween release. It came with that other cat that had its backup. I made this in a live with my friend T from Not Afraid of Color, and it's a Batman inspired card. So I had so much fun with that series. I hope that it really helped you guys maybe look at your products in a new way. I also made about 36 cards for donation this month. These are for the Mindless Crafting card campaign that is going on right now. These top 6 I made for my Oh So Inspired project, which just basically had some embossed. It was a real clean and simple card that had something cut at a diagonal. It had some embossed, and I played around with that. So I made 6 cards. And then I made all of these in a crop. I went with my friend Letty from Party Planner Papery. We live close to each other, and we went to a scrapbooking and card making crop together. It was so much fun. We spent about 4 hours on a Saturday together, and I made all of these cards. Also for the Mindless Crafting campaign, this is all 49th and Market products that you can purchase at Mindless Crafting. So check it out there. I think it's the Gardenia collection that I've shared. Yeah, Spectrum Gardenia collection that I've shared here on my channel many times. These were my favorite with those scraps that I had left over. I love the way those came together. Some really simple cards in here where I really didn't do a whole lot. Most of the cards were actually pretty simple. You know, I think that we can make simply beautiful cards, and they're special and they're loved. This one was a fun one that I made with one of Letty's stamps she got that day. So I'm not done yet. In October, I plan on making more cards for this campaign and getting these shipped off to Mindless Crafting. Want to know more? Check out that video on my channel. Okay, just yesterday I posted in this collab of ATC cards, 20 cards that I made for our upcoming Biddy Papery project, which is an in-person workshop being held in Central Texas and Georgetown, Texas on December 2nd, and we have a couple of seats left, so I encourage you to pick up a ticket if you would like to attend. We'll be making junk journals, mini albums, and all kinds of things. We did this ATC collab together because we want to encourage people who attend the workshop to bring ATCs to trade with others. So these were my 20. I also shared the theme of the junk journal workshop that I'll be doing, so check out that video. This month for my craft fair, I made some ornaments or tags or bookmarks. I can't decide. It can kind of be any or all the above, but they hold photographs. And I showed you 3 different ways to make like these little house ones that will hold a 3x5 photograph. I used lots of different products to make these and just had so much fun. So that was a project that I shared here on my channel in September. In theme with the craft fair, I also made these scrappy bookmarks. They are made from fabric scraps that I had, and just loved putting these together. They're so much fun. They are definitely very scrappy, very eclectic, but I just like having different kinds of bookmarks on my table with my junk journals and greeting cards. And so I had made, I think, 5 of those, and I plan on making more in the future. Again, there's a video for this. Okay, this was like the most productive month I've ever had. Just saying, 5 a.m. works for me, waking up at 5 a.m. I finished this Alice in Wonderland journal this month. It is one that I actually started for my craft fair 2 years ago. Things went sideways. I didn't get it done, and I just put it to the side. And I was like, I'm tired of looking at this in my craft room. I just want to get it done. So I went in and finished up this journal. It's super sweet. It's super, kind of bonkers and wonky and totally Alice. I had a whole lot of fun making this journal pages back in the day, and I'm glad that it's finally like constructed and put together and ready to find a new home. So one of the things that I am in the midst of is I have put my Etsy shop on vacation permanently until I find a new place to sell my stuff. So one of my goals for October is to set up a new virtual shop and put all my products in it, and start selling products again. So that's an October goal. I finally finished my Anne of Green Gables journals. So these have been kind of a pain ever since I lost a box of ephemera. I never found that box. I had put them on hold, and I decided, you know what? I'm just going to finish them without it. So I finally finished them. This one is a hardcover with a soft spine, and this is a writing journal. So this one has more blank pages, white pages. It has less frills and like dimensional pockets and tuck places. It does have some of that, obviously, but just not as much. It really is like a writing journal. So here are, this journal is actually spoken for. So if you see things that I'm sharing, and if you see journals that I'm sharing, I have a whole bunch right now, or things I did let people know recently that you can reach out to me on my website, which is bittypenny.com. And there's a contact page, and you can send me an email there if you see something that you would like to purchase. So this one is spoken for. This one is going to my friend Rhonda. But I have 2 that are available. So 2 of the 4 are available currently. But yes, this is a writing journal with still some junk journal flair. It's got the flips, it has these tuck spots, things like that. Stamping, I stamped that image on there. I just really loved these journals, you guys. We kind of went through some highs and lows on them. They were a labor of love. There was a lot of work put into them. But I do love the way that they turned out. This was actually my first ever soft spine to make. It's not totally soft. I did end up reinforcing it. I just couldn't help myself. But it was the first one of that kind that I ever made. Then I made 3 of these, which is kind of like my go-to design, which is a single signature journal with a collaged kind of masterboard cover, if you will. These are the 2 that are available. I'm going to flip through one of them here. with each one of these, I am including these little like file folios with ephemera and fabric and this cute little like scholarly notebook. So this is like a fabric flip. And then this one here just has a whole bunch of random pieces of ephemera that match and go with the journal. It's just a lot of extras that someone can use to decorate the journal. So all of this will come with them. They are decorated and the pockets are filled. They are done. I just really loved putting these journals together. It has a lot of Tsunami Rose in it, but then it has a couple of other shops as well. You guys, these have been in the works for months and months, so I cannot remember. It's a lot of different sources basically when it comes to the digitals that I use to put these journals together. This is a fun like accordion pocket that I have in here. Just a whole bunch of random different pieces, which is exactly what makes junk journals so much fun. But yeah, there's like a little bit of everything in here, but yet they're still very clean. I just think they're beautiful. I'm very pleased with how they came out and how they came together. Here is like a tag or a bookmark, just an insert really. I have fabric tabs on these and ruffles and just all kinds of goodness. This is a little thing that I kind of made up, which was a pocket. I need to make some more of those. It's just a whole bunch of fun. One day I will find the big box of ephemera that I had made for these journals, and I might make more Anne of Green Gable inspired journals. We'll just see. It'll be time. I don't know when I'll find that box. I don't know where it is. I hope it didn't get thrown away or something. It's just a mystery. Here's the writing board in the back of this one. And I'm not going to flip through the other one because I still have so many other things to show you and share in this video. I made 6 autumn butterfly journals that are not complete yet. They're getting there. They're almost done. I joined a new design team this month with Antonio Makes, and that's where this butterfly images on these came from. I also used some raindrop lila and a whole variety of different pages in these journals. I did a video on these. I shared a lot of information about how the pages came together. It was a live flip through. It's only like 30-40 minutes, so I encourage you to check that out as well. Here on YouTube, when you come to my channel, you'll see that there's a community tab where I post things. I have a whole lot coming up this next week on my channel, and so like I posted there about that. You will see a tab that says live. That's where you can find all my live videos. I get a lot of questions about if my live videos are on a schedule or if they're planned, and no, they're not. I'm sorry. They just happen when I can make them happen. But yeah, that's where my live videos live. And then under videos, you'll see all my typical stuff. I have the about section. But just to explain that a little bit. So definitely, if you miss one of my lives, don't worry. You can always watch the replay. I was hoping these writing boards would fit in my back pockets, but they didn't. Not for all the journals. So since these journals aren't complete, one thing that I did is I went through my paper stash. I found this old Stampin' Up! Paper that's all butterfly themed. I pulled out some sheets that I thought would go well with it. I'm going to make some ephemera and things to go in these journals with that. So that is something I'll be working on in October to complete those 6 journals. Speaking of my live videos, I made these 2 journals and 2 live videos. So the first live video, we constructed the 2 journals. It took me 40-50 minutes to make both. And then in another live video, I came in with this one journal, and in another like 45-minute session, I decorated the pages. I put in belly bands and a little bit of ephemera. and just put a little bit into them. I'm probably going to keep these journals, these two, pretty simple, and kind of sell them at a low price for like kind of a naked journal that someone can come in and really fill up in all the ways that they want to. But I am going to do a little bit more work on them before getting them ready to sell. So here's this one. It hasn't had any ephemera added to it. I love, this is a very floral kit. Or this one has a lot of florals and fairies, and it's very whimsical. So this one's going to be a lot of fun to kind of help fill up the pages. These were made from my scraps. I got my scraps out on my desk and the video, in the beginning of the video of the first one, and literally just pulled the pages from my scraps to create these journals. I think that's the essence of a junk journal, is pulling from lots of sources and making something very varied and whimsical, which is what draws me to the craft. All right, this is a journal that I started in June when I went with my hubby to see Asteroid City, which is by Wes Anderson. It's a movie by Wes Anderson in the theater. And I came home that day, designed a kit, and started designing this journal. I love it. So one of the main characters, he has this hand-stitched Brainiac patch on his pocket of his shirt. So I created that as a kind of a cover piece. I have lots of things I still want to do to this journal. This journal will not be for sale. This is mine. But I have done some work on it. And no, it's not done yet, but I have put it down. I wasn't able to craft in July and August, really. I had some injuries, and then I got COVID, and those 2 months I just couldn't craft. And so I think that's why September, I really knocked it out of the park. I had a lot of pent up crafty energy in me. But anyways, I haven't really touched this journal in a couple of months. So I'm ready to tackle it again. I just love these 3 little girls. Oh, that's how I feel when I'm paper crafting, right? But I love this journal so much. I have so many plans for it. I have so many ideas for it. It is just, I love making like Wes Anderson fan art. So y'all don't see a lot of it, but I have paintings that I've done based on his films. Like, he just really inspires me. The first date movie that me and my hubby went to see back in the day was a Wes Anderson movie. It was Life Aquatic. So there's a special place in my heart that I have for him as a director and his art. And here is a package of stuff that, I still got so many plans for this journal. And I can't wait to finish it, but I know it'll be a work in progress. So, I want to work on it in October, but I don't have plans of finishing it. That would be unrealistic, I think. It'll be a continuous work. If you want to see this movie, it's on Peacock right now. So it is already digitally streaming. Well, you guys, you've made it. You've made it to the end of everything that I made in September. I know all months can't be like this. I can't be a powerhouse of crafting like this all the time. But I am so delighted that I was well enough and able to make all of these goodies this month. That makes me so excited. I've done even more, but I can't share it with you yet. And, I'm always trying to do a little that I can give, like the cards for donation. And I like a variety of paper crafting. And I hope that by sharing all this, you're inspired. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.